That is not true.
You got to show me that in the Bible.
I can't. God didn't make the world and make everything.
Show me how I pulled a verse out of context. Please, give me Isaiah 28:9. They be converted. Now, why would an Israelite need to be converted? Can you explain that to me? To convert back to the law, statutes, commandments that the Most High gave us. No, they're not. If they were blessed, there wouldn't be any conflicts over there. Is it not? There would be peace. There's not peace in Israel right now.
No, it's not peace now.
Exactly. If it would have been fulfilled. Now read.
But thou art rich, the synagogue of Satan.
Well, that's the synagogue of Satan over there. That's why there is no peace in the land of Israel. Chief house of the devil. Okay, because the word synagogue means chief house.
Okay, the hand of the
Now
wicked.
it's evident that the Caucasian race has been ruling the earth.
If not, where and who is it?
If the white race ain't the wicked, who the hell is it?
And so with that,
Hey man, death to America,
death
man.
to America.
Death to America.
But like you said, when these niggas is lost, these spicks is lost. Back in Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6,
Lost in that sauce. Go ahead.
my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That's right. That's why Israelites is all up in that damn jail, man, for a lack of knowledge, because you don't know anything. Go ahead.
Or in the barrio,
Yeah, in the barrio, smoking meth, right? Go ahead.
because thou hast rejected knowledge. And if I can say this too, man, like we know Esau came and dropped crack cocaine in the hood and manufactured it and pushed it to so-called Negroes, man. But you spicks, you guys esteem these white people, and they put crystal meth in your hood, man.
Yeah, right. That's a white person's drug, man. That's the trucker. Them damn crack truckers. They call it truckers crack, man. They're the ones that circulated that throughout the country. But now you got the so-called Mexican, they love it, man.
They love it.
Meth, man.
They love Esau.
And they love the white man. Why do they love the white man? Because this homosexual was ingrained into their head. Who they ignorantly think is Jesus Christ, was ingrained into their head. So when they take this image and they say this is the Son of God, and they ingrain it into your head, and he's a white person, you then begin to accept white people. And this is all a part of the brainwashing that took place to our people. Because rationally, if you deal with everything that the so-called white man has done to us as a people, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, rationally, you will never accept white people. You will never forgive white people. You will never befriend white people because of the track record of what they did to us as a people, right? But somehow, some way, through brainwashing, all right, spiritual wickedness, the so-called white man has tricked you niggas and you Latino into loving. Okay?
Yeah, like I was saying though, they either fucking with that crystal meth or that heroin, but more so the crystal meth, which it's all Esau's wicked devices. You know? It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
That's right, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. The Most High is rejecting 2/3 of you Negroes and Latinos. Go ahead. And a lot of you Native Americans that's on that res drunk as hell too. Go ahead.
It says, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
That's right. That's why you ain't out here doing the work. The Lord rejected your ass, man. Okay? That's why a lot of y'all can't get it. Because the Lord rejected you. Go ahead.
Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, which none of you spicks give a fuck about the law.
That's why you eating chorizo, carne al pastor, all that crap, man. Go ahead. Carnitas, right? Right? Go ahead.
I will also forget thy
So
children.
the Lord said He's gonna forget you and your children. Meaning what? A lot of you so-called Mexicans, you came to America to find a better life and make more money and things of that nature. But you came here and you're gonna get rounded up, man. You're gonna be trying to run from the white man in that day with your little wand in your hand, man, having all them babies. And guess what? You're gonna get mowed down because you forsook the Lord. You thought going to that Catholic church every Sunday was of the Lord, but it's not. So the Lord is gonna forsake you, man. Okay? Ain't gonna have it to where you get caught out here, man. All right? And that's what you get.
Isaiah chapter 18 verse 1. Woe to the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the river of Ethiopia,
Go ahead.
that sendeth ambassadors by the sea, even in vessels of bulrushes upon the waters, saying, Go ye swift messengers to a nation scattered and peeled.
Go ye swift messengers to what? A nation scattered and peeled. Who is that nation scattered and peeled? That's us. We scattered, as the prophecy said, throughout the four winds of the earth, black, Hispanic, Native Americans. So the Bible said what? Go to a nation scattered and peeled, man. Okay? What has been peeled off of us? Our flesh, our knowledge, our wisdom, our understanding. Right, go ahead.
You want to get that?
Yeah, literally we're peeled. Yeah, go ahead. Get that.
This is Micah chapter 3 verse 3. Who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them.
That's right. Our people's flesh has been taken up off of us, man. So we're a people that's peeled. Because we don't know who we are. We're calling ourselves African American, Native, Puerto Rican, Mexican, but that's not who we are. That's who they told us we were. These are names that they gave us. These are de facto names. These are names that don't even mean anything. They don't even exist names. Okay? Go ahead.
Isaiah 18:2. That sendeth ambassadors by the sea, even the vessels of bulrushes upon the water, saying, Go ye swift messengers to a nation scattered and peeled.
Come to us, right, Red?
To a people terrible from the beginning hitherto. A nation.
Because we've been, when it says terrible, it's not talking about how we were reigning terrible. It's talking about how we are terribly destroyed. Okay, go ahead.
A nation meted out and trodden down.
Trodden down. All right? Does the scripture not speak about us being trodden down by the Gentiles? Right, go ahead.
Whose land the rivers have spoiled. All ye inhabitants
Whose
of
land the rivers have spoiled. Meaning these nations. You read Revelation 17 and say, water. These rivers represent kingdoms of people. Meaning these people, they flooded us. You read about Revelation 12, the flood. Things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So that flood and that the rivers is symbolic of these people and how they have destroyed us and oppressed us, enslaved us. Right, go ahead.
All ye inhabitants of the world and dwellers on the earth, see ye, when he lifted up an ensign on the mountain, and when he blowed a trumpet, hear ye. For so the Lord saith unto me, I will take my rest, and I will consider my dwelling place like a clear heat upon earth, and a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest. For the harvest, when the bud is perfect, and the sower, and the sower grape is ripened in the flower, he shall both cut off the springs with the pruning hooks, and take away and cut down the branches. They shall be left together unto fowls of the mountain. For it says, for the harvest, when the bud is perfect, and when the sower grape is ripened in the flower, he shall both cut off the sprigs and with pruning hooks, and take away and cut down the branches.
I'll read.
They shall be left together unto the fowl of the mountains, and to the beasts of the earth, and the fowl shall summer upon them, and the beasts of the earth shall winter upon them. Verse 7, in that time shall the present be brought unto the Lord of hosts, and of the people scattered and peeled, from a people terrible from the beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden down underfoot.
Yeah, so what this is dealing with is all these conspiracies, not just conspiracies, but the actual enacting of these conspiracies of these nations to trodden us down. When you deal with the branches, you cut down the beasts, this and that, that's all symbolic and indicative of these nations coming down and dealing with us. Coming down and oppressing us, enslaving us, robbing us, raping us, things of that nature. Okay, go ahead.
Whose land the rivers have spoiled, to the place of the name of the Lord of hosts, the Mount Zion. Isaiah chapter 42 verse 1. Behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect in whom my soul delight. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street.
So we're going to bring judgment to what? The Gentiles, man. So again, we got all these people always talking about saving the Gentiles. But judgment is going to be brought to the Gentiles. The little Hamites over there, judgment is coming. Esau, judgment is coming. Moab, Ammon, Japheth, judgment is coming. Go ahead.
It says, he shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. A bruised reed shall he not break, And the smoking flax shall he not quench, and shall bring forth judgment unto
and
truth.
that smoking flax ain't being quenched ain't talking about no weed, man. Okay? You got a guy that just brought that scripture out talking about that means you can smoke weed. All right? That is total madness. Go ahead.
It says the smoking flax shall he not quench.
He tried to say that means that the Most High is cool with you smoking weed. The flax not being quenched. That's a demonic doctrine. That's the doctrine of the devil, man. Go ahead.
And he shall not fail, nor be discouraged, till he have set judgment in the earth, and the owl shall wait for his law.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the most high, or thus saith the God the Lord. He that created the heavens and stretched them out, he that spread forth the earth, and that which cometh out of it.
That's right. What did he do? He created the heavens and he stretched them out. He created the earth and all the things therein, right? Read.
He that giveth breath unto the people upon it, and the spirit to them that walk therein.
And the spirits that walk therein, man. Okay? The Lord created all of this that we see. Right?
Verse 6, I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness. I will hold thine hand. I will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles. To open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison.
To do what? Open the blind eyes and bring out the prisoners from the prison. It's our people that have become blind. It's our people that cannot see. It's our people that are in captivity or in prison, right? Whether it be in the actual prison system and construct, or just living in the society alone, our people are in prison. Right? Go ahead.
And them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. I am the Lord that sitteth, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another.
That's right. The Lord ain't going to give his glory to another. Ain't no other God out there going to get the glory or the credit for doing what the Most High is getting ready to do. Okay? Or doing any works in the Most High. So all you people trying to accredit the creation of this world and all the things that's done in this earth to any power outside of the Most High power, guess what? You're being wicked and you're going to get judged for that. All right? And if you want our people, you need to repent from that. Right? But go ahead.
Neither my praise to graven images.
Neither my praise to graven images, man. Okay, neither this. Y'all thinking y'all want to give the praise to this piece of shit right here, man. This false image. This is who y'all giving the praise to. The Most High God said he ain't gonna tolerate that, man. Okay, and any of y'all that's gonna give your praise to this idol or any other idol, the Most High God is gonna take you out. All right. Go ahead.
Says, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Behold, they spring forth, I tell you of them. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and its praise from the end of the earth.
That's right, and that's what we're doing. We're singing unto the Lord a new song, right? We're singing that song right now, man, okay? We're singing the praises of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why we open with Call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, giving all praises to the Most High God in the name of his only Son, right? In the Hebrew. We giving them praises throughout the ends of the earth, and it's not just us, it's brothers all over the planet that's doing it in the same fashion, right? Go ahead.
It says, ye that go down to the sea, and all that is therein, the isles and the inhabitants thereof. Let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their voice. The villages that Kedar doeth inhabit. Let the inhabitants of the rock sing. Let them shout from the top of the mountains. Let them give glory unto the Lord and declare his praise in the islands.
And guess what? We're doing that now, but guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, everybody's going to be doing it. All you nations is going to be praising the holy name. Each and every damn one of you heathens that's alive, you're going to be in servitude to us, and you're going to be praising the holy name. Okay?
Right.
You're going to be praising the holy name that you get to serve his holy people. All right? You're going to be giving thanks for that, you devil, and you other nations. Okay, go ahead.
The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man.
As a mighty man, right? Not a man that's coming to give hugs, not a man that's out here playing, a mighty man. So you wonder why we be in the spirit that we in, because we in the spirit of the Lord, man. All right? We in a mighty spirit. All right? We waging spiritual guerrilla warfare on you goddamn people. Go ahead.
He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
Like a man of war, because people who call God and Christ are men of war, as it is written, right? Read.
It says he shall cry.
Does that mean he's going to be sitting here dropping tears? No. He's talking about crying aloud, man, with his voice. Right, go ahead.
He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies.
He shall roar, right? He shall roar and prevail against his enemies. Because really what that's dealing with, matter of fact, pull that and give me about the Valley of Armageddon in Joel. Right? Because we got to understand what that roar is. He shall cry, he shall roar, and destroy his enemies. That's what the Most High is going to do. How is he going to do it? Number one, through his vessel that he's ordained for that, as we touched on earlier, which is who the world intimately calls Christ, Yahweh Shai. Okay?
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 12. That the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh Shaphat.
That's right. They're going to come to that valley. All the heathen, right? Read.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision.
Right, they all going to come to the valley of decision, right, for this great battle. Right, go ahead.
For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
That's right, the day of the Lord is near. Right, go ahead.
The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Read.
The Lord also shall roar out of Zion.
See that? The roar. The Lord shall roar out of Zion. Right, read.
It says, the Lord shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And
utter his voice, right, read.
And the heaven and the earth shall shake.
The heaven and the earth shall shake. What that's really dealing with is you're going to have Yahweh Shai, you're going to have the angels, the hosts of heaven, and the elect on chariots, man. And all that multitude of people is going to be there in that valley, and at the command of Yahweh Shai's voice, through the power of the Most High Yahweh, that chariot is going to destroy the people, man. Evaporate the goddamn people. All right? Where do you think the so-called white man gets ideas for movies like ID4, War of the Worlds? He gets it from these biblical prophecies that vividly describe these types of events in turn in great days of judgment, right?
And it says, but the Lord will be the hope of his people.
But the Lord will do what? Be the hope of his people. So we hope on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's where our hope is, okay? Our hope is not in man. Our hope is not in pistols and, all this craziness, man. Our hope is in the Most High God in the name of his only begotten Son, right? Go ahead.
And the strength of the children of Israel.
And he's our strength, right? But the so-called white man's pomp is going to cease. But the Most High God is our strength, right?
Isaiah 42:13. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man.
As a mighty man, right, Reed?
He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
Right, he's going to stir up strife all around this earth. Matter of fact, hold that. Blue out of the word jealousy. Because I believe on further examination of the definition is gonna shed some light and bring some edification. See, the word is Strong's H7068, right? And it's Quanah or Quanah, like that, yeah, Quanah. All right, and it's got a few definitions, but ardor, jealousy, disposition, right? A disposition, envy, of anger of men against their adversary. That's the one we want to focus on. Right? Which means anger of men against their adversary. Here you go. And that's what the Lord is stirring up as a mighty man. He is stirring up anger between these people. You're having clashes, man. We're seeing, and on magnified levels, clashes between countries, clashes between ideologies, clashes between social classes, and things of that nature. All these things are happening. Why? Because the Most High God is stirring them up in order to set the tone and the stage for this Third World War and this final conflict in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Go ahead.
It says, he shall cry, yea, war. He shall prevail against his enemies.
He shall prevail against his enemies. Again, the Most High God is going to prevail against his enemies by doing what? By sending the Son and having the Son destroy them in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. That's how the Most High God is going to prevail against his enemies. Why do they not focus on this in church? Why are they not talking about the times we are living in church? Why aren't they speaking about this, man? Okay? It's called a 501c3 charter. All right, go ahead.
I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now I will cry like a travailing woman.
That's right.
I will destroy and devour at once.
So the Most High said, what? I have long time held my peace. I have let a lot of, the Most High said, I let a lot of shit slide on this earth. Matter of fact, read that again.
It says, I have long time holding my peace.
That's right. The Lord for a long time has let a lot of things go. A long time he has remained quiet about the wickedness that's taking place on the face of his earth. Right, go ahead.
I have been still and refrained myself.
He has been still and refrained himself. He hasn't set out these great judgments that are supposed to be going out. for a purpose, to hold all of it back so we have one big grand finale, right? Go ahead.
Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
That's right. He said, I will cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. You see what I'm saying? Just like, hey man, you like if you watch a fight, man, you watch the UFC niggas getting down. Hey, a lot of time they gonna start making them grunts, right? Even yell a bit, you know, when they start getting off on the niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all is talking about, man. Okay, the Most High. All right. It's gonna be symbolic of him just getting off, man, and crying out while he's beating the hell out of you, man. He gonna sit just saying once, I'm gonna just let all of it, because when he judges people suddenly, it's like a slap. You see what I'm saying? But he's been waiting and holding back all of this rage just to let off on you people, man. Right? Go ahead.
I will make waste mountains and hills.
He will make waste mountains and hills, man. All right. And like this brother was just talking about, this brother that's on camera was telling me about all these volcanoes that have been cracking off, man. Okay. The Most High had it to where you had 3 volcanoes in 3 totally different, unrelated locations going off at the same time. You had 3 volcanoes going off at the same time. You had Costa Rica, you had Hawaii, and what was it?
Iceland.
And Iceland. 3 volcanoes simultaneously. Not a severe Mount St. Helens Pompeii-like eruption, but they was letting that lava out. That smoke was going, all of that, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's all a sign of the Most High, especially that 3 of them in 3 totally unrelated locations, all was going on. And then you have underground volcanoes that was going off, I heard about, and was messing up the land where they was at, man. I forget where it was at. I want to say it was definitely, but you have all these things going on, and these are all signs of the Most High God coming. And when you have thermonuclear missiles start to go off, and the scriptures speak about the earth going to and fro like a rubber, what's going to happen when these earthquakes due to these thermonuclear missiles begin to happen? Volcanoes in the earth. All type of other natural disasters, tsunamis, typhoons, all these things are going to be triggered by the type of damage that these missiles are going to do to the planet Earth. So it's going to make all of that much more. That's why it's going to be a real grand finale, man. A real grand. I remember one year on the 4th of July at the fair, man, they were letting off fireworks for a cold hour. But at the end, this when it started getting bigger, and you know, the real grand finale. And this is the type of way that this place is going to be taken out in that same type of fashion. You're going to see fireworks at the beginning. You know, all type of stuff is going to be happening. Martial law, families, things of that nature. But what's going to happen is it's all going to lead up to the grand finale of the Lord, right? When he sends thermonuclear destruction upon this place. And all those of our people and the nations that are wicked are going to be judged in this place with that thermonuclear fire. Okay? That's something that you have to deal with and let you repent and come back to the law that you belong to the Most High God, which you're not doing. But go ahead.
I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs.
So he said he's going to make waste the mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs. He's going to destroy this place. He's going to dry up the crops of this place and cause famine, right? Go ahead.
I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools.
He said he will make the rivers islands, right? And he will dry up the pools, right? All right, he's going to dry this place up. He's going to dry up the reservoir. He's going to dry up the aqueduct, all the various sources of water, the lakes, the rivers. The Lord is drying it up. All right, go ahead.
And I will bring the blind by the way that they knew not, and will lead them in paths that they have not known.
That's right. I will bring the blind by the way that they knew not. All right, talking about waking us up. Because guess what? We wasn't knowing about this truth. But the Lord is bringing us back to this truth. You know what? He is bringing the blind in a way that we knew not. Okay? Bringing us back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Converting us back to his way and how he wants us to serve him. And Lord willing, we be the elect. Go ahead.
I will make darkness light before them.
I will make darkness light, because we live in a place of darkness. We're walking through the valley of the shadow of death. If there's just like there's a shadow, like look over here to that corner, the sun is beaming on that corner, right? But where we at, there's shadows provided by these buildings. You see what I'm saying? So where we at is darker than over there. right? So we live in the land of the valley of the shadow of death, so we live in darkness. But the Lord shines that light of his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit of his son, through his spirit, in the name of his son, Yahweh Shai, and we are brought to that light. And this darkness is turned into light. Now go ahead.
And crooked things straight.
And crooked things straight, because we was living crooked, man. Okay? You gotta understand. Go ahead.
And even then, man, the scriptures say, woe unto them that put light for darkness and put evil for good. So basically, the things that we were doing, thinking that it was good, it was actually evil, man, because that's, how the so-called white man esteems, evil and wickedness. So the things that, we weren't doing, or the things that we come out here and do right now, which are what so-called white man calls evil and bad, or wicked, is actually, profitable for pushing this truth, man. And it's pleasant in the eyes of the Lord. That's right. What we come out here and do, and condemn this place and condemn so-called white men and the rest of the nations outside of black and Hispanics.
Yeah, that's right. And we getting on 2/3 of our people, man. Because you blacks and Hispanics, y'all are out here, man, right now. And you need to just go ahead and wake the hell up, man. All right? Because the Most High God, he getting ready to do a sword destruction in this goddamn place. All right? And if you want to keep befriending these heathens, following their ways, loving on them, you're going to be destroyed with them. Matter of fact, give me that though hands on your head. All right? When we're going into various things, we're bringing out scriptures that are saying positive things about our people, but we always got to remember, we got to balance it out. We got to get on the heads of our people, because it ain't all good. Yes, the Lord loves us, but there's things that are required of you to do as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the true people of Israel. There's things that the Most High God requires of us. So yes, he loves us, but if you want them loving, kind, and tender mercies to get you in the quickest form and fashion, your best bet is to stop doing what you're doing and convert and repent, man. Okay? Convert back to who we are. All right? Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
So hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Okay? So even though you want to befriend these heathens, you love these heathens, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to be unpunished for the wickedness that you commit, that you or the heathens commit. There's going to be no safety. If you got some damn devil that you vouch for, guess what? You're going to be destroyed, and you're going to be destroyed right along with this devil ass. Okay? Though hand join in hand, the wicked will not be unpunished, the wicked will not be acquitted. Everybody is going to receive their proper and righteous judgment according to the Most High God. Only the elect will be pardoned, and the 1/3. But go ahead.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So if you up the seed of the righteous with all the Israelites, your best bet is to not join in hand with the wicked. All right? But what do we see every day? We see Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, patrilineal Hebrew Israelites joining hands with the devil every day. All right? And not giving a damn. All right? Like we seen that nigga earlier when we was downtown. We see this nigga walking with his white woman, man. He thought he was white, man. Dressed like Esau, talking like Esau, walking with his white woman. Go hand join in hand. You ain't gonna be able to save that white woman, and that white woman sure as hell ain't gonna be able to save your ass, man. Okay? In that day. So you so-called blacks and Hispanics, it's high time you wake up and come the hell up from up out of your sleep, man. Okay? Because that's what's wrong with you so-called blacks and Hispanics, right? You're asleep, man. Our people are asleep. Like the brother read earlier, Hosea 4:6. Why are people destroyed? Why are people as blacks and Hispanics in such a destitute state? Because our people have what we call a lack of knowledge. Our people are not having knowledge. And that's what's wrong with our people. Okay? That's what's wrong with our people. But go ahead. You go back to Isaiah.
This is Isaiah 42:15. And I will make waste mountains and hills, and dry up all the herbs, and I will make rivers islands, and I will dry up pools, and will bring the blind by the way that they knew not.
That's right. So the Lord said He's going to bring the blind by the way that they knew not. Again, so that's dealing with us coming about of the wicked ways we was in and coming back into the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's the blind coming out of the way that we knew not, because we didn't know the truth in His book. You see what I'm saying? All we knew was wickedness and bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I will make darkness light before them.
So the Lord said He's going to do what? He's going to make darkness light. He's going to bring that light to us in the midst of this darkness. Right, Reed?
It says, and I will make darkness light before them, and crooked things straight.
And crooked things straight. Because in the world, we was being crooked, man. You see what I'm saying? We was living crooked. So the Lord going to straighten us back out, put us on that righteous path. Go ahead.
These things will I do unto them, and not forsake them.
So these things will He do unto us and not forsake us as a people, man. All right? He going to destroy this whole land, right? But not Jacob, man. 1/3 of Jacob is going to be delivered, right? Go ahead.
They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed and trust in graven images.
That trust
So
in
like,
graven
that trust in graven
So
images.
those of our people that trust in graven, namely this homosexual right here, right? They're going to be ashamed for this, man. Especially when you all these Mexicans out here that love this damn image, they're going to be ashamed of their goddamn self. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They shall be turned back, and they shall be greatly ashamed that trust in graven images.
That's right, read.
They say to the molten images.
Islam, they in the Islam, our people that's in the Islam are going to be ashamed. All our people that's up into this Afrocentric mentality, they're going to be ashamed. All these people are going to be ashamed, right? Go ahead.
It says that say to the molten images, ye are our powers.
Because they say that they are our power, they actually think there's power in this image. Right here. Ain't no power in this image. Right, go ahead.
It says, verse 18, hear ye deaf, and look ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant?
Who is blind but my servant? We're blind, right? 12 tribes of Israel, the black, Hispanic, Native American, blind as a damn bat out here. Right. You see what I'm saying? Not knowing who the hell they are, right? Go ahead.
Or deaf as my messenger
or
that
deaf,
I sent.
Because our people ain't hearing. A lot of blacks and Hispanics been out here today, since we've been out here, they ain't hearing shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Lord's people are what? Deaf, dumb, and blind, right? Go ahead.
Right. And blind as the Lord's servant, seeing many things, but thou observest not.
Seeing many things, but thou observest not. The Lord has showed you your whole life. Even if you didn't know the Bible, the Lord has been showing you that the things in these scriptures are true. But our people just not paying attention to what's going on, man. Okay? That's why a lot of our people are going to be destroyed. Being so damn ignorant, man. Okay, where you at? You going to preach it? But it ain't on point. All right, come, go ahead.
It says, seeing many things, but thou observest not.
Seeing many things. Our people see many things. They see all type of signs that the Lord has showed them their whole life. Then they see the prophets of the Lord on the street corner, and they're not even paying attention. They're not even being conscious enough to realize what's going on. Go ahead.
Opening the ears, but he heareth not.
Opening the ears, but what? He heareth not, man. Okay? Our people are not hearing, right? But they have selective hearing. They just not hearing the word of the Lord, right? Go ahead.
Right. It says the Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake.
The Lord is well pleased for righteousness' sake that what? Read.
He will magnify his law.
He will magnify his law. How is he magnifying his law? He's having us come out here to highways and byways and preach his word. That's magnifying the law. Go ahead.
And make it honorable.
And make it honorable. Because this law is looked at as despicable amongst these people. Right? You go to Denny's right now, how many pork items is going to be on sale right here at this Denny's? You see what I'm saying? His law is looked at as despicable in this country. But the Lord said he's going to magnify it and make it honorable. And the foundations of him doing so is having us come out here to these highways and byways and preach this word to our people. Right? But go ahead.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is a people robbed and spoiled. Where are people robbed and spoiled? We ain't got a goddamn thing in this place. Right, Reed?
It says, they are all of them snared in holes.
We're all what? Snared in holes, man. Okay, go ahead. We're trapped, man. There's all types of traps that the so-called white man sets up. What does the nigga call his neighborhood now? A trap. You see what I'm saying? Everything out here is a trap. We're all snared in the holes of this world that the so-called white man has laid traps for us, man. You see what I'm saying? Just like in the woods. They want to catch a bear in the woods, they got that bear trap, right? The so-called white man has the same mentality as hunting. You remember, he's a hunter. You see what I'm saying? So he's sticking with the hunting mentality. We known as the prey. The prey departeth not about of this place. We the prey. So we being hunted upon, right? On the physical level and on the spiritual level.
And what do they call the ghetto, the project?
Yeah.
An actual experiment.
Yeah, project.
Keep you oppressed, trap you, and eventually destroy you. Man.
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta go back to also you got the ghettos of in ancient Italy.
Yeah. The ghetto going back
right?
to Egypt. Going back to Egypt. What was going on in Egypt? We was in slavery. You see what I'm saying? So when you deal with all these different things that they got us up into, it's all just a trap. You see what I'm saying? The Tuskegee experiment, like talking about a project. The Tuskegee experiment. They shoot niggas up with gonorrhea and all type of diseases over the course of 20, 30 years, taking a look at the effects.
You got CDC, they just got exposed.
Yeah, with the CDC,
the vaccine.
Yeah, they shooting this vaccine up into people. Yeah, with the autism.
Like 340% increase, I think, God, right?
But what happens?
Judite church.
What happens when you go to school? When you go to school, they tell you, well, look, your kid got to get the shots, or he can't come with you. You see what I'm saying?
That's right. I just had a son.
But what happens with the white man? White people don't got to do it. Just like certain, they exposed them congressmen, right? That was pressing that bill, but they kids ain't get vaccinated. You see what I'm saying? So this whole world is a goddamn trap for us, man. That's why it's in our best interest to do all that we can to get the hell up out of here. That don't mean buy a plane ticket and move to another country. That means do what we're going. You see what I'm saying?
Giving it to the beast today.
It says, and they are hid in prison houses.
We're in jails, man. This is all in the jails.
Yeah.
64.8% of the prison population is what? Black and Hispanic. Over half. You go to jail, especially you go to jail in California, all you gonna see is niggas and Mexicans.
That's right.
And a handful of white boys in it. A half dozen maybe. You see what I'm saying?
And they got GAD. GAD making like 80% of all the prisons in Alaska.
For real? Oh yeah. Because they're the majority out there. You know what I'm saying? So wherever GAD is at, so you don't always see GAD, but wherever GAD is at, he's in some damn trouble. Like where we're from in Washington, they're gang banging on the reservation, doing drive-bys on the reservation, spray painting the reservation. You see what I'm saying? So all of our people, this is how you know we all the same. Some of us might look different, but we all overall got the same exact spirit within them. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They are for a prey, and none deliver it.
We are for a prey. We're preyed upon by the so-called white man that is the hunter, and none deliver it, man. Nobody is delivering.